back. It's the next day, and in our previous chapters, we put together this assembly. Which was the gear differential assembly. Next, we need bag 2. Yeah, and the joys of filming with your phone is the fact that everyone under the sun is now messaging. But we'll ignore all that. It is roughly 1:30 in the afternoon. I do not expect to get anybody to actually probably view this, but I want to get this car done, and why not? Why not stream live and see who's out there on Thursday? So we need bag 2 to continue this. We're looking for bag 2, which is that's bag 5, bag 4. This is a bag I don't know. No number on this bag. Bag 2. This is the frame. Just set that there. This is the A-arms assembly, front and rear. And that will be bag 2. We're going to take the diff and we're going to set it off to the side for now. And I'll open this little pouch up. Hey, someone actually tuned in. Very cool. Welcome to the channel, guys. We are continuing our journey in building a RC drift car from a kit. I have not actually built a drift car before, so this is the first step, and you get to experience it firsthand with me. So I just opened the contents up, and I'm going to be organizing this so I know where everything is and not all in a little pile like right in front of me. Well, hello, sir. Everyday Canadian. How are you? Alex Winger. Where am I from? Connecticut, United States. So right now here where I'm from, it is 1:30, 1:40, somewhere around there. It's before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's just put it that way. My time. So this is something I like to do. I like to be very organized where I put my screws before I start assembling stuff. So I have everything separated in their own little piles. So how you guys doing today? Hopefully wherever you guys are, if you're my neighbors to the north, hopefully you got some decent weather. Uh, and if you're from the south, well, wherever you guys may be, I hope that your weather is decent. Oh, Marcus is from Indonesia. Well, welcome, Marcus, to the channel. I am live streaming a build. Right now, I'm trying to organize all my little screws and stuff before I start building this for today. I tried doing this last night, and I streamed a little bit. So let's continue that journey of building a drift car, which is just building a roller. I don't have any electronics yet. Lots of research. I'm new to the drifting community. And I'm new to actually doing live stream builds. To be honest, never just started doing them now. Just figured that I'm gonna film them anyhow, so this just makes it easier, and I get you guys feedback, which is cool. Hopefully, you'll hang with me for the duration of today's stream. I do stream other things too, not just RC content. How am I? Well, thanks for asking, Marcus. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm off this week from work, so figured it was kind of a good time to tackle this project I had on the side burner. Um, I'm actually very tired because I was up late last night. You can probably see that in my eyes, but hey, such as. So we're gonna open this up. So how are you doing today, sir? I hope everything is going well for you guys. We are in fall time, so the leaves have started to drop where I'm at. The temperature has changed drastically. We get the cold nights now. And I like warm weather. So, but it is what it is. In case you guys didn't see it, this chassis. I've dabbled in RCs for a very long time. I'm by no means a pro. This channel has existed for 9 years, mostly video content. Just starting to learn this live stream stuff. Trying to get with the times, you know. The winds have shifted, and people seem to like the live streams from what I gather from other channels. So I'm hoping that maybe it'll help breathe some life to this old channel. Never been a very big channel, but all right, I got everything laid out, which is my preference. I like being organized. It helps me not lose anything. This mat here is from CCXRC. It's a magnetized map that I'm placing everything down on, and that enables me to not lose stuff like little screws and stuff. So if they were wondering what am I putting all the little tiny parts on. But today we are going to do front and rear suspension arms. Or maybe even more than that, but as of right now, that's where I'm looking at. Yesterday I did the French live streamed this, and I have it off to the side so it's not with all this other stuff. Oh, give me a second. I gotta move this closer. I don't have my glasses. What am I building, John Bag? Building a drift car. So this is what I'm building. You guys see that? All right. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. I'm hoping so. I'm new to drifting. I did lots of crawlers, rock crawlers. I did a lot of on-road fast stuff in the past. Flown planes before. All in the RC hobby. I've done everything, a little bit of everything. And now I'm finally getting into drifting. So I ordered this kit like 8 months ago, and it's been sitting on my shelf. I'm just now getting around to being able to do it. So when it's done, um, yeah, I'm hoping so because I'm thinking for theme, I want to build for a body anyhow. I want to do the Batman, the the new Batman car, the one that looks like kind of like a muscle car. Do I do any races? I used to race fifth scales. Uh, there used to be a fifth scale track uh, at a hobby store that no longer exists anymore, and I used to race fifth scale stuff like low C5Ts. That is I used to do that. I enjoyed the bigger scale stuff. Um, I was lucky enough that a while back I witnessed they had a demonstration of drift cars at a shopping center, and they had a track laid out, and I actually thought it was kind of really cool. So then it kind of sparked my interest. So I kind of like been slowly going that direction into the drifting, and yeah, my hopes is to find a drift track near me and get out there and learn all the ins and outs there is to this because it's a different world. The last 3 4 years, all I've been doing is doing crawling mostly. So that is where the answer to that. All right, so it says I need one of these. These are so thin. Look how thin that is. It's tiny. What else do I need? Need my head examined. Mm-mm. And I need one of these. So there's that. There's that. Then so what's new with you guys? Like I said, I'm getting used to trying to read your comments and in the chat as I'm doing this. How many of you are into drifting? I think it's this piece. And that piece went to the floor. And that tree's done. I think I needed this piece. I gotta find that piece. Well, we'll worry about it after. So give me a minute. I dropped something, which is could be important, might not be important. Huh. All right, back up and only drifting you do is on GTA, huh? That's cool. GTA is really cool. I would have to go upstairs and get a flashlight to see where that other thing might have fallen. So I'm gonna worry about that in a little bit when I actually need it. We're gonna put this right here. So that goes like that. So how many of you actually do GTA stuff? I need that. Now it sits in like that. So you see, if you can see that, that's how that's gonna sit. I'm gonna lay it on a flat surface. Makes my life a little bit easier. And so basically that's gonna get sandwiched between two plates, those pieces. So here's the other plate. That is wild to me. I'm gonna flip it. My dog's going crazy upstairs. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in my basement. If you're wondering why, Well, that why is because I have never finished my studio, and right now, why isn't it sitting right? Is there electrical component to this? There's going to be. I didn't haven't picked out my motor yet or my servos. Um, you do you do have an ESC. You have a gyro, a servo that operates your steering, and I'm trying to think what the other thing. And of course, a motor. It's very custom, and then you have a battery pack that runs that, and then you get a radio unit. Do I have one down here? Don't I don't see that I have one down here, but you get a radio unit that you're able to control control it with. So yes, there is to answer your question, there is an electrical part component to this. Um, I am nowhere near that. I'm just putting the chassis as a roller together because I have to do some research. I'm new to drifting, so I have to figure out what is the best that I can I can get. So I mean, I already have the gyro that came with the kit. Um, I need other things to go with that. Let's see if I reposition this. So I'm working on this, assembling, and I want the how many do I need? Four. So these little screws like this, I need four of these on each side, according to the fancy directions here. That's what I want to see. So same. That's the same. Goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We put four in the corners. Get it held. How much does one of these kits set you back? Well, that's a loaded question, my friend. How much does one of these kits set you back? This kit, um, with the gyro, it was on sale for I think 100 and some dollars, 100 American. Um, to do the electronics and stuff, that's more money. So you're looking at it ranges. You can go very expensive. You can go economical if you want. Uh, it definitely has its own range of doing. So for your motor, your average electric motor for one of these, it's probably going to be another $100. Um, if you don't get a gyro with the kit and you have to buy it separate, that's probably it depends on the gyro because like everything, it depends on the quality and what name brand and what you decide to get. But let's say that a gyro will cost you 50. Front servo will cost you another 50. So you could probably get everything you need and build the car for 500, 500 American, um, or US, as some people call it, US standard. That's the only way I know because, or like I have ordered for 320, I want to say 329 US. You can get yourself a RTR drift car from Traxxas. Uh, that comes with that's already put together. All you have to do is buy a battery pack, a charger. It comes with everything there. You don't have to build the kit to get your. And they just came out with that, so I don't have one to show you guys. Uh, but I do have one on order. And so to get started in drifting, you can go as low as 300 and some dollars. Um, but if you're gonna do like your question was about the kit, oh wow, someone else chimed in. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do from the kit, it's gonna cost you anywhere from 300, 500 on up. I would say. There's people that build these that are like extremely expensive in the thousands, and then there's people like me that just try to get in it for on the more on the economical side. Love from India, much appreciated. Thank you. Um, I'm not gonna pronounce your name right. I think it's Balkish, but thank you. I appreciate the love. Hoping that you guys are enjoying this. I'm not using power tools on purpose. These are plastic pieces. I don't want to strip anything. Power tools have a tendency to you have a tendency to over tighten, and this is what I'm putting together right now. An A arm. And we gotta flip it over, and I believe so. It shows four on one side and two on the other. So we're gonna flip it. To the side that I didn't put those screws in, and we're going to put two in, so it's sandwiching it together. Which makes it great. It really does. Like drifting is definitely like if you watch some of the videos and stuff, or if you're familiar with it, definitely different. The different way that they compete, uh, they take away points, not give you points. So I'm not. I'm still learning. I've been researching it for a bit. I should go deeper than that. Um, it I do know that there is a track a couple states away, so I would have to. There will be some traveling for me to go compete. I'm not saying you can't drive it other places, but if you want to get in the competitive end of it, you really need a decent track. and there's not one close, relatively close to me. There's one a couple hours by car, which is not that bad if you're going to go there and spend a day. Um, do you guys do anything in the radio control hobby? Huh, I lost everyone. Everyone disappeared. Or they might be still there and it's just a bad feed. All right, so this is it's lightweight. This is what I assembled. And we have to assemble that one like that, obviously. So, for anybody who hasn't seen it, is a wafer thin. Wafer thin. So you just repeat that process. And keep going. We keep repeating. So assembling, some assembly required. Lay it flat. That's the strangest thing. They only gave me two. Well, that makes it harder. Assembling the A-arms. Flip it. Everyone bounced. Bouncing is a term that we use here for everyone left. So I don't know if it's a connection thing. But we are assembling A-arms here. And that's pretty much all there is really to it. It's just you follow the instructions, you put these things together, and then you choose your electronics. Your electronics, there's a huge range and a huge range in pricing. So it all depends on how much you want to spend and how you want the car to perform and so forth. Is there an advantage of going super expensive? I honestly don't think so. I do know if you buy a radio unit, which is the transmitter, that's how you drive these things. Um, that there is a slight advantage to certain transmitters. Some are a little bit quicker, so some have a slight delay from your input on the controller, kind of like a video game, from your input to the controller to what your item does. Now, Futaba makes a really good transmitter if you want to be super competitive. And there's a couple other ones out there, but you're going to spend a lot of money for a good transmitter. Now, granted, you could have multiple cars on one of those, but it is to just be able to play around with it and enjoy it as a hobby. It's not necessary to spend that kind of money. Those are like for the super serious people who are like really, really competitive. But I've known people that have placed in competitions before with inexpensive transmitters. I myself personally do not buy expensive transmitters. I run inexpensive transmitters. Now, with the fifth scale stuff, that was what I did when I did compete. Don't Haven't done that in years. When it comes to these, it might vary. It might very well vary. I do know you want a good front servo though. Don't servo is worth the weight in gold. You want a very fast servo, so you're gonna spend a little extra there to building one of these. Voila, number two A arm. Okay, so we got the two of those built. We're showing a rod like this. It's going to go through the back end like this. And needs a spacer. It also needs one of these balls, these little tiny balls here. Balls are going to go here. Once I get it started. This side. Let me, this is gonna work. So that's what we're looking at. I could probably get away with that, maybe. Is that gonna work? Nope. I have to do it with needle nose. Prefer not to do it with needle nose. I wonder where my star wrench is. Star wrench. Star wrench is a certain tool that you need. I'll be right back. I need that tool. This is a star wrench. So what we call a star wrench. And we are gonna go make sure I got this the right way. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna install this ball end. First hole or second hole? I'm gonna go to the first because that's what they're showing. You see there's a little hole right there. And spinning this around. We've been broadcasting for 42 minutes. Time goes by quick when you're streaming. See there, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm putting that into that. Do I have small enough Allen to go in that? And here we go. Voila. Both sides. So we want all four. We want it in the first hole. Just do it this way. It's quicker. And voila. Number two. I am missing one of these because I think that's what fell to the floor. I gotta find it. But we're gonna go as far as we can. During this stream. And then there'll be more streams as we go along. So hopefully you all tune in. And if you miss this stream, if you miss a stream, they will be posted up on the channel that you can rewatch them anytime you want. So next is putting these bars in. I'm trying to. It's only two. 4 of these. Which makes sense. Some more of those. Don't drop stuff, Mike. Slide this in like that. Spacer. Put another spacer on this side. And there we have they are. Same thing with this one. Spacer. Spacer. And there's there. And we're still streaming, so we're still going. One, two. Two of those. So same thing goes here. There's two holes. Very interesting. It's my backlight. And so far, everybody has vacated. So at 2, 6, 8. Two of those. What is on the next page? Just checking ahead. I think those thicker spacers. I think I put them in the wrong spot. I think we have to use the thinner ones here. The thicker ones go on the other side. I do believe. Something like that. Take this. This is a little threaded rod. And put it in there. Put it in there. See if I can get a it started. Open up. Yeah, we are trucking along here. We are working on this. Trucking along as you can see, what are we building? We are building a drift car. I do not plan on having this finished today by any means. I don't have any of the electrical components that need to go with this. Let's put the threads in there. We have a second one. Oh, we're gonna put the thread in this end. If you have missed any of this feed, you can rewatch it on the channel. Oh, this one doesn't want to go in. Let's get started. There we go. Getting it in. Get this one further in. Look at that. You want them kind of equal. I mean, you can always adjust it. They're pretty close. Now, a spacer goes on that, which I think was the thicker one. Thicker spacer. I could be wrong. These things happen. Put this end on that. Am I spinning it in? Just like that. If anybody is still watching, it's my machine is saying that nobody's watching anymore. But that's what it looks like. Do the same thing on this one. We spin it in. And voila. So that's what we're doing. And according to this, we want to put the ball, this ball end, in the closest hole. And this is around and around we go. Merry-go-round. Literally, I'm spinning this thing around and around to put it in the hole. So we have one more to do, like that. Feel free to chat away. Chat. I don't bite. I try to read them as I'm working, kind of doing this on the phone, so it's a little harder. I haven't got my computer set up for doing live streams yet. I'm still learning. Still learning. That's what we're looking at. Now, it's the chassis. So what I do believe, take those, put this into there, one of those. Oops. Here, that's supposed to be there, that's supposed to be there. It goes like that. Those spacers I forgot to put in, so I have to put them in another. And like that. And that's how we're sitting. Got those 4 done. Now we're going to move on to the chassis. And voila, the chassis. So we have these little end pieces it's calling for. Little end pieces it's calling for. And it's calling for 2 up here. So the screw in the hole. I gotta get this started. We're gonna hold that. Like that. And we're screwing the screw. We've been live for 59 minutes. We've had people come in and out. If you are just coming in, we are building a drift car. So there's that. We are new to drifting. We haven't actually driven in one of these cars. As you can see, we are doing assembly right now. directions aren't the greatest. So I was just hoping that I'm assembling it correctly. Put the screw through here. That get this started. Lined up at least. Hold that. And then voila. Chat has gone silent. People viewing the show have disappeared. That is to be expected. They come and go, and the work must continue. So, if that one is supposed to go that way. I made a mistake. When I make mistakes, it shows up because we are broadcasting live. So you are seeing this all firsthand. And of course, the time of day has to do with a lot with how the stream is going. Well, I'm off, and why not stream it? Some people will be watching it, some people won't be. It's just the nature of the game. Oops. Well, that ain't good. We are working on the chassis now for a drift car. The A-arms are sitting there. I do have to change one thing. That's not good. Gotta stop dropping that. I'm gonna lose it. And we screw it in. Of course, there's no music because I don't want to be. I don't want to upset the YouTube algorithm and deal with the fallout of not playing it, no, of playing music because that does happen. So it's not these first ones; these are the second ones that are requiring me to put these in. Now here is the guessing part. Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing because one end has a hole and the other don't. I'm assuming the hole goes backward to mount the other A-arms, not forward going down the chassis. I could be wrong, guys. I really could be. But my experience in life is telling me this is where we have to be. And hopefully I get it right. Otherwise, I take it apart and reverse it. It does happen, especially when you're dealing with instructions that aren't very good. That doesn't even want to screw in. No, we'll hold that. Put a small one. Like I said, chat has gone quiet. Got 2 thumbs up, which is good. I like 2 thumbs. If you guys can hit the like button, At least it helps the channel out. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do it if you don't want to, but the channel definitely needs some love. This one, oh, this one is, that one got mixed with the other ones. See, we are assembling. We got one more to go on that. One more. Get it started. Make sure it's facing the right way. So right now we have nobody tuning in. We've been at it for an hour. And we're going to give it a few more minutes, see if anybody else comes in. And if you are out there watching, make your presence known. Otherwise, we are going to cut this stream. As soon as I get to screwing. And we'll pick it up another day. Because that's the way it goes. We'll possibly pick it up tomorrow night. I don't know. Or maybe later on tonight. You can see that. That is, we just put these in. These little spacers were supposed to go on this. So that being that, and then this spacer we're missing. This we have to back off, take it out. Because we forgot to do this. When you forget to do something, you gotta take it back off and do it again. In case anybody's wondering what I'm doing, and I probably said it 100 million times, we are building a drift car. The reason I'm taking this back out is I forgot to put this little spacer in where it goes, and that can cause some problems down the road. So before we get too much further, we're going to correct our actions, and we're going to fix it. Voila. We're onward and upward onto brighter and more pretty things. Let's see where we go next. So, this is the front, this is the rear, and we're showing flip this over. Gonna put the spacer back on. So we are now going to put this AR. We're gonna go a little longer, a little while longer. For any of you who are tuning in, you're popping in and out. And we're gonna slide that on there. That's an AR. We're going to do the same thing for this one. Put this back on. Put that on. And slide it in. Boom. Like so. Still got lots of stuff that has to happen. So we're not like shortchanging anything. This is supposed to have a bag to those ends on it, and here is these ends. We need these. So we take this and this. And those. Gotta line everything up. That's what we're attempting to do, is line everything up. So that one's in, but this one isn't, so they have to kind of go down the same time. Those rods have to fit into their end, like that. Now we push it down like that, and we slap that down in. There we go. So she looks like that. And then we got a screw. This is just finishing up that bag, guys. Not really gonna go too much further. Not in this stream. Then we put a screw through the middle of that. Get it to start. Technically. Through the middle to hold everything together, so then we won't lose anything. That's kind of where we're at. I'm hoping that people would like these videos, but if they don't, then we won't stream this no more. go. See, that locks it right in. So these are the A arms. Now we gotta do the same for the rear. Slide the rear in. Make sure it has its spacer. Same thing on this side. So we're sliding it this way. Oh, we almost lost that. That's not, wouldn't have been good. We'll fix that in a minute. So it looks like that. Put the spacer on. Same thing that was in the front. Same deal. So this is where I gotta be careful because I don't want to lose anything. I got one side. I gotta get the other. The other side. The other side is this is gonna be tricky. Tricky. It's being tricky. This one's fit perfect. Why isn't this one fitting in? Double checking the instructions. Something is not right. Something is not right. Something is not working out right. All right, we got one. Let's see if we can get this other one to line up. And there we go. That one's in. That one's in. Oh, come on. Yeah, she's being difficult. Did I put it on the right way? According to this, I did. They're supposed to be facing out toward the back, which they are. Problems, guys. Sometimes this happens. They weren't super clear on positioning all this stuff. So, taking that off. I want to see something. Because their positioning is different, I think. Not sure. Let's try it this way. Gonna have to. Let's see. We're trying it a different way. Why? Because this was not lining up, and instructions aren't very clear. I wish they were clearer. So it's a learning process, like everything else. Like everything else, I should say. Let's see if that works. We are almost in. Not quite there yet. Which is troubling. Why is this so much so like that? This is troubling. We are having a dilemma. These instructions aren't the greatest in the world. I dropped that. So what I want to do these ones are a lot clearer, but they don't show that. Checking this. We're checking this. This is all wacko. Clear image would be appreciative. They don't have. See, look how this is so not clear. Like it just has generic shapes. So getting these on the right way is kind of problematic because I'm not exactly sure which direction they're supposed to be facing, if that matters or not. I can't tell. I just got to figure it out. That's a horrible way to go. I just can't tell anything by that. They don't really show much. I don't like when you have to force something. That's generally not a good sign. This is supposed to be set up right there. But the length is trying to force it outward. Which it shouldn't be. Not quite there yet. We're so close. Not quite there. So close. There we go. She finally slid into place. That just doesn't even look right. I can't tell nothing from that. These instructions are horrible. They're very horrible. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm going to pull it back off. I'm going to flip them. Flip them the way I had them. Because, that is horrible. It shouldn't be on that angle. It doesn't look right. So over time of playing around with this kind of stuff, you learn that some things, if they don't look right, then they're not right. It's supposed to be straight back there, not all wackadoodled. So we're going to do this again. We'll do it again. Still not. So there is another spot of this. Are these the same? They're the same. So if they're the same, it should work. Whore. You just don't want to cooperate. Now it looks right. Sort of. Flip it. And we lock it in again. And we put this one back in there where it belongs. Sometimes on these brand new stuff, things don't fit exactly right. You have to take them apart, try them, and the instructions are not very good on this thing. So these instructions are driving up a wall. But this is where we're at. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you to everyone that commented and talked a little bit in chat. And this is part 2 of many live streams of building this drift car. And hopefully I'll see you guys all next time on Roughneck Adventures. Remember, get out there, play hard and play dirty, and be nice to each other. Thank you very much, and bye.